Today is February 20th, 2023. It is 5:03 a.m. So today is a holiday and the kids don't have any school. I've been up all night not doing anything because I didn't want to record or do anything, but I was just up because during those time I'm up. So I was like, since I have some stuff, there's a video that I recorded since the 17th. I haven't edited yet. I wanted to edit, and there's some stuff that went on over the weekend. I just want to go through them very quickly. Alright, so I said let me record them, and many I've shared many of them on my community board, so I hope you saw them. Alright, so let's go on Twitter and let's check the first one. I have a lot, but I don't plan on staying and discuss all of them for long. Okay, so this is the first one. That was on the 18th. Good morning, squaddies. I'm up, I've had my breakfast, and I'm ready to start my shift patrolling this Twitter street. Yeah, so that was the reason that I bookmarked this, because she said she's up, she's ready to defend Meghan, pretty much. Meghan and Harry, the Sussexes. Alright, the squad rangers from the night shift have left a list of the ranger grievances that needs to be addressed. Sigh, it's gonna be a long freaking day. Alright, so it's just joking around. Alright, so things that because the squads are worldwide, when some of them are sleeping, others are awake, and we're there to defend the Sussexes. Alright, so this is the list. I'm not gonna go over the list. Alright, it's very exhausting, isn't it, Millie? There's that. Yes, it is. LOL. It really is her overall existence that has them shook. Alright, there's this. Squad rangers love this. Alright. Oh, I need this list. Let me get my Saturday chores out of the way so I can be busy. There's the laugh. This squaddies is really a park ranger. A park ranger. That sums it up pretty well. It's bloody monotonous. Alright, so that's it. I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of funny. So that's why I bookmarked it. Let's go to the next one. Next one, I see here Camilla Tomney. What is this about? When was that? The 18th. Okay, OMG, Camilla Tomney is desperate for Meghan to have an Instagram account. She's been scrolling through Instagram, found a fan page, and decided that's Meghan. Ah, so that's what this was all about. It's the GIF that she put after it. Look at her face, and then there's the laugh. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's a long thread. Okay, I can't read this. This is too long. Meghan is reinventing herself and will be laughing all the way to the bank. I think I read something like this in some previous videos. Alright, this is way too small. I can't read them. I cannot read them. Yeah, way too small. If you can, just pause your screen and read it. Whoa, way too small. What else? It's a long thread. Alright, I'm gonna leave this alone. Okay, so these are some of the things that I think I saw going on. I'm gonna leave this alone. Alright, let's move on. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on it. And many of those tweets I've already shared on my community board. And I did say I may not even talk about them. So I just have the energy and I said let me record some of them. Okay, next tweet. Bulliam, the prince of pegging, always hated to see Harry happy. It's been a familiar pattern since their childhood. With a brother like this, who needs enemy? Yeah, this is 2 minutes. Oh, she put that together. I hope there's no music.
Harry will go.
Okay, so there's no music.
Alright, Harry will have all the fun then.
No, yep.
No, it's alright.
No. That was the key thing for Princess Diana, to get him do what she wants. Just say Harry's gonna have it, and then all of a sudden he decided to do it. To move. Look at, see, Diana gave him the first choice. He refused it. There's Harry. All of a sudden, can I hold it? Look at Harry. Caressing that little bunny.
The Princess of Wales made sure young Harry was centre stage for the well-practiced game. Then elder brother
Look at
tried to
this.
take charge, but
Look
Harry
at
wasn't
this.
having any of it.
Oh my goodness. This little puppy incident really gets me. He finally got the grip. I have the video, this video when he was trying to struggle to grab the puppy. When he finally got it, that's this spot here, and he decided to take it away from him. Look at it, prevent him.
Turning up thinking I've got my older brother at the school, he'll be looking after me, when in fact I just ignored me.
I pulled away again. He grabbed me again, twisting me to maintain eye contact. Harold, you must listen to me. I just want you to be happy, Harold. I swear on Mummy's life. He
Wow.
stopped. I stopped. Pa stopped. He'd gone there. He'd used the secret code, the universal password. Ever since we were boys, those 3 words were to be used only in times of extreme crisis. On Mummy's life.
Wow.
For nearly 25 years, we'd reserved that soul-crushing vow for times when one of us needed to be heard, to be believed quickly, for times when nothing else would do. It stopped me cold, as it was meant to. Not because he'd used it, but because it didn't work. I simply didn't believe him.
Wow. Wow. Whoever put this together is very good. Let me bookmark it. I bookmarked it. I didn't even listen to it. But this part right here, the audio here is pretty good. It's better than the one that I have where he's sitting. This one, I didn't see that one. I have a little clip of it, him saying bye, but I didn't see the part where William stopped
The
him.
Princess of Wales made sure young Harry was centre stage for the well-practiced game.
Look at it.
Then elder
Oh
brother
my
tried
God.
to take charge, but Harry wasn't having any of it.
Yep. I never seen this part. And this part here, the audio here. I have that one. The audio here is better.
Thinking I've got my older brother at the school, he'll be looking after me, when in fact I just ignored me.
I pulled away again.
But anyway, someone tell Kate that we found the perfect subject for her What Shapes Us campaign. Let's see, we comment under it. Okay, reply 100%. There's that. Okay, just GIF. Okay, all I saw in those videos was typical sibling rivalry. My mom was always telling us to stop fighting. That's not the point. That's not the point. Every time Harry decided to do something that he wants to do, what does William do? He stop him. That's the point of this video. So I understand video very well because many times I've mentioned many of these stuff. Instances. Okay, only Princess Diana was there to put a stop to him. Okay, all I saw in those videos was typical sibling rivalry. My mom was always telling us to stop fighting. I can't have anything my elder sister didn't want or take. We are inseparable now. That's not the point. Sibling rivalry in your 40s ain't a good look. That's a good point on that one. I wasn't thinking about that part. Okay, sibling rivalry is both sides, surely. Not one side belittling and pushing the other. What about the part where William is always saying that, what is it? Harry is gonna be smoking and drinking in some corners. These kind of thing. Alright? Not one side belittle and pushing the other out the way and trying to take center stage at every opportunity. Yep. Okay, sibling rivalry comes from both sides. This is clearly one-sided. Exactly. That's in French. Let's see here. Let's read some more comments. That's that. Okay, OMG, seriously, get a grip. Okay, her mom had a tight grip. Okay, what is that? So I'm assuming that you all know what went on day to day in this household. Wow, so judgmental, how the boys were treated, how they treated each other. No, what the situation was behind closed doors. No, I don't think anyone does. That's not the whole freaking point. Okay, let's say we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So why every opportunity when the world is watching, there's a camera, there's something, why the older brother feel like he has to put the younger one down? Okay, you could brush it as much as you want. If it was Meghan, I'm sure you all will be pointing this kind of things. Make it validating if it was Meghan. Okay, did you say we shouldn't judge because we don't know what went on behind closed doors? Okay, I totally agree. Both Meghan and Harry troll both their families, so I don't feel sorry for either of them. It all could have been handled privately and respectfully behind closed doors and beginning, but men's H decided to bring it out in public. Meg's been pegged on those yachts. What the hell? I think I have the South Park thing here. I think I bookmarked. Actually, it's the next tweet. I see you and your prince have a lot in common. Don't be ashamed, just own it. South Park history of dragging the royals episode Royal Pudding spoofs William and Kate, where William was pegging himself as bride-to-be was watching. Oh my god. I saw it since I think the last time I was recording. I didn't record for like 2 or 3 days, but I was trying to avoid it, but that's all they were talking about. So this is the one of the tweets that I have about it. Alright, so I'm leaving this alone. Yeah, when it comes to William, they'll make all the excuses for him. Next tweet. Okay, the most annoying thing was we warned them, but they were busy enjoying Gary shit on Meghan. They gleefully shared the post everywhere. Gary, I think, is there a while back, maybe 2 years ago. They were doing something. They did the animation. Who they were talking about? That Gary thing. Was it Harry and Meghan thing? And I think that's what it was. But anyway, so I sort of have an idea. This was a retweet, by the way, a retweet of that. So let's go into that. This South Park thing reminds me of Gary Janetti cartoon show. The Rangers and Royal voters were so excited and supportive as they had hoped Harry and Meghan would be ridiculed. In the end, it was the other royal who became the target. Kate Middleton was depicted as a depressed alcoholic. Okay, so she's explaining it. Then the Rangers wanted Sussex Squad to join forces, that's the ruling eye, with them to oppose the show. Moreover, Rhoda wanted Harry and Meghan to intervene and release a statement that using the image of a minor child, George, Kate, and William's son, yeah, that's what it was, and the adult program wasn't acceptable. Anyway, Sussex Squad told the Rangers to go peg themselves, and Harry and Meghan remained minding their sweet and wealthy business. In the end, the Rangers took their loss. Rhoda cursed Sussex Squad, and they went back to cooking up conspiracy theories about pagan. The end. Okay. Yeah, because of that Janetti kind of cartoon thing. Most of you probably remember. I had a hard time remember what it was about, but now I remember. There's the face of what is it, the older son. I remember seeing it. And yeah, they wanted the squad, not the squad, the Sussexes to intervene. I mean, alright, so that was that. It's always interesting how they want either Harry and Meghan or the squad to denounce things, the power. Okay, next tweet. Let's see here. What's this about? UN Assembly. Okay, so this is a complete different topic. UN Assembly. What was that about? Oh, I'm gonna move this last. Further to last. I'm gonna move this. So let's go to the next one. BAFTA. So I have a couple tweets regarding BAFTA. Okay, why do the BAFTA 2023 committee continue to allow Prince William to make any decision regarding their award? He has repeatedly shown he has no respect for entertainers and now is banning the journalist responsible for one of the nominated documentaries, Navalny. Alright? What's this? That's a retweet of that. Alright. Let me read that and then read the comments here and then go into this. What is it? I can't even read that. That's a name probably in Russian. Labadid, I don't know. A Russian oligarch with a paid for British peerage, ownership, and the Evening Standard, and independent and son of KGB spy, share a close relationship with Prince William, president of the BAFTA. Do with this information what you will. All right, so she just posted that and said, do whatever you want to do with this information. There's that. All right, so let's see here. Because he got himself selected president of the organization. Good question. So if the Irish actors fail to win any BAFTAs tonight, it will be the president of Wales. For interesting. Okay, God, that's the name of the person again. Really is working the room, isn't he? Okay, forget the BAFTAs. It's award season, and Tori Helder Shidersfield. Okay, what is that?
Do that before?
What is
He's
that?
never presented before. Due to my wealth of experience, I've got to tell him how to
Okay,
do.
so this is a parody thing. I don't want to go into that. Let's see this one. Okay, let's continue with the thread. The Met Police says, quote, they do not and cannot ban an individual from attending event. Decision on who attend are made by the event organizer. So they were shifting the blame to the police. So now the police are saying, don't blame us. It's not up to us to say who can come and who cannot come. So it must be whoever's in control of the BAFTA thing. In response to Gozev's online remarks, the Metropolitan Police said that police forces generally, quote, do not and cannot ban individuals from attending events that decision about attendance were down to organizers. Okay, the Met added, quote, more generally, police do not and cannot ban anyone from attending a private event. Decision about the attendance at an event is a matter for the event organizers. Which makes sense. Let's see, let's for comment on that. Well, this is getting messier. Generally, shish, they banned them for carrying eggs. Isn't the UK still a democracy? What is that here? Okay, so this is there's that Republic thing. Okay, and there are more than one source saying the same thing. Okay, we have received some information from a credible source. Okay, breaking news. I received a tip of the Prince William's office pressured the BAFTAs to disinvite journalist Christo Gozov. Okay, Gozev. I know I was saying it wrong. Who exposed the plot to kill Alexei Navalny. Source is Insider, The Guardian. I think I shared this on my community board. Okay, he don't want poking around and finding out about those payments his foundation got in 2016 and 2020 from that oligarch. It seems that Peggy throws his weight around more than people realize. Constitutionally, he should not have that power. He needs to be brought to heel. Well, this is the thing here. If the organizer tell the person don't come, okay, so now the person tweeted about it, and it seems like after the person made it public, whoever received the message, that journalist who revealed whatever the thing was, once he made it public, now they shift the blame. Okay, whoever the organizer is, shift the blame to the police, and then the police come back and said, don't blame me, we cannot tell people. They probably don't even know who's coming. The police probably don't even know who's coming. So how will they know who to call specifically? Don't come. So I understand the police thing very well. Okay, not shady at all. There's that. Please sign. Okay, so there's more of this. Let's move on. I have here about BAFTA also. 2020. There's this. So the news is not a rumor then. Even the Met Police have to issue a statement on the subject, BAFTAs. Alright, so there's this here. Let's go into that. So this was the whole thing here. This I remember come across it, and I think I share this is a screenshot. It's not the link of it, but I think I shared the Guardian link on my community board. Okay, so this is the person here. Breaking news, I received a tip of that Prince William's office pressure BAFTA to disinvite the journalist Christo. Okay, the same thing again. Alright, so there's that. People are retweeting it. This is the same thing. Statement following online discussion about individual's attendance at BAFTA. We cannot comment on the safety of an individual or the advice they may have been giving. However, the situation that journalists face around the world and the fact that some journalists face the hostile intentions of foreign states whilst in the UK is a reality that we are absolutely concerned with. We are committed to working with our intelligence partners to investigate these threats and to take other steps to ensure the safety of those concerned. Despite our effort on protective security and on investigation, we recognize the impact of those threats on those affected. As I'm reading this, I'm remembering that is it the police? One of those investigators, private, whatever, who work with the police, was on camera saying the amount of threat that Harry and Meghan were receiving. Okay, the responsibility for such threats and their potential impact on the wider public. Alright, so that's all with the screenshot. Met Police have been told to say something to get William out of the scandal again, of his undoing again. William is a bully, there's that, while covering for Prince William again. I wish all squaddies will retweet this, then bother about shit like South Park. Met Police is always going around and around in circle when it comes to the British royal family. Never anything definitive, or God forbid, call out royal family for ever doing anything wrong. Remember, the royal family is the head of whatever. They pledge allegiance to the sovereign, which is a member of the royal family. Alright, let's see here. After this, I'm moving on. Willie's hereditary mental illness strikes again. I'm laughing because it's hereditary. To think about it, it's true, because this is the only way this guy been moving forward. Really, hereditary mental illness strike again. The outbursts and overbearing behavior are becoming too blatant to ignore. I'm waiting for the moment he finally does something so inexcusably in public that the crown will have to admit he's unstable and unfit to be king. When the, what is it? What's the saying? When pig flies, that's when you'll see that. Because this guy, that was February 19. Okay, so yeah, yesterday, that was yesterday. Okay, let's see this. A cartoon always marked the royal family. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see, what is this about?
I'm not a little boy any longer. I don't have to go running whenever she...
Charles, hurry up. We're leaving.
Coming, Mummy. Lovely. As long as there's not any shellfish, Camilla has it.
I don't know. Just eat it.
Because if it's shellfish...
Eat it, you... See? Delicious.
It is scrummy. So...
I like the part at the beginning. I'm not a little boy anymore. Charles, let's go. Coming, Mummy. Alright,
let's talk with you about Mummy. Barely noticeable, darling.
Whatever it is, Charles, make it quick. I'm exhausted. You have no idea how much work it is to be the head of a state, family, and syndicate.
Syndicate?
It's an expression.
Then I'll be brief. Mummy, I want to be...
Yeah.
Well, this was fun. Mummy, would you like my eggs? They're very yummy.
Yeah, I want to eat off your plate like a trailer park. Do you ever listen to yourself?
No, Mummy, I don't. And it was actually Camilla's idea I offer you the eggs. Please forgive me, darling. I hate myself.
It was Camilla's idea. Imagine what's in the egg.
Speaking of audiences, Mummy, I was hoping we could have a little audience of our own.
No.
But, Mummy, it would be good if we...
Move him.
This is hilarious. Move him. Get away from him.
So, George, I heard you're auditioning for Oliver today. Ugh. I can't take any more of this.
Then move him to the children's side.
How do I let her know? How do I let Mummy know that I want to be king if I can't even get a word in? Oh, I want to be king, I want to be king, I want to be king, I want to be... Oh! You're right. I'm going into that office and I'm going to get my audience whether she likes it or not. Slap me again. Again. Harder.
Who's next?
I am, Mummy.
Don't let him in. Oh, hey. I didn't know you were here.
Hello, Mummy.
So, what can I do for you, Charles?
Too long have I gone without an answer to the one question so dear to my heart.
And what the
I just wanted to, I want...
This is hilarious. I need to
Not a
bookmark
little boy
this.
any longer.
I like that
Don't
one.
have to go running whenever she...
Girls, hurry up. We're leaving.
Coming, Mummy.
This is hilarious. Let me retweet it. Okay. What an unbelievable, what a twat, Prince William. A very dangerous man. Watch him closely, people. That's that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That little cartoon was very interesting. I didn't expect it to be there. Alright, next tweet. BAFTA again. Let's see here. Okay, this is the original one. This is the guy who's tweeting it. Okay, banned from tonight's BAFTA under pressure from Prince William's security. So it's from Prince William's security. Ah, what did I read from the other one? Okay, it didn't cross my understanding. Okay, Chris Gozev, who helped produce BAFTA nominated documentary Navalny, has been disinvited. Police did not demand the ban. William has abused his power. Alright, so this is the link of the... Let me click on it and then I'll share the link on here. Alright, so let's read some of the comment, because that's who William is: an abuser, a bully. And the thing is that I don't think he thought it too, that the guy might make it public, and then once the thing made public, he realized how bad it looked, and then he has to do the next step, trying to defend his action. He didn't think things through. Okay, the question to the British public should be why William have any power beyond his house. But it's the UK we are talking about, so a power play move that will backfire on him. Okay, but which is the broadcasters will run this in the early morning news, BBC News, GMB, Jeremy Vine on 5. Bet you not one of them, but they will talk gossip, misinformation, lies, and South Park about the Sussexes who are not taxpayers funded. Okay, after this, that's it. Everyone should boycott the BAFTA and solidarity. It may be those journalists now, but you could be next. That's for sure. This is the future king who's issuing demand and threat to get his own way. This is a good thing. Okay, I don't know. I mean, who's telling him for the guy not to come? Okay, who is demanding? I mean, there's a chain of event here, because I think the royal family is trapped by a certain group of people. So who's holding the strength to tell him to disinvite the guy, and then for William to go ahead and follow that order and to disinvite him, because he is the president of the thing. So they spoke straight to the president of the of BAFTA. Okay, this is the future king who's issuing demand and threats to get his own way. This is a good thing. Okay, I don't know the British school level, but who told you that living in the monarchical country was living in a democracy? You play all surprised. You play all surprised, while the very basis of the of monarchy is the dictatorship. And the thing is that, what is it? Constitutional? Is it constitutional monarchy? All right, let's look it up, because there's a difference here. They don't have the full dictatorship power here, but they're using a dictatorship kind of mentality. Okay, what kind of monarchy system the UK has? Okay, constitutional monarchy. Okay, so what is constitutional monarchy? Let's highlight this and then I'll look it up. The British monarchy is known as a constitutional monarchy. This means that while the sovereign is head of state, the ability to make and pass legislation resides with an elected parliament. Okay, so they don't have a power to act and behave like a dictatorship. Okay, so let's wait. What is constitutional monarchy? Okay, a constitutional monarchy, parliamentary monarchy, or democratic monarchy is a form of monarchy in which the monarch exercises their authority in accordance with a constitution and is not alone in decision making. Okay, so that's the thing here. They're not alone in making certain decisions. Okay, their power is limited. What is meant by constitutional monarchy? Constitutional monarchy is a form of government in which a monarch acts as head of state within the parameters of a written, okay, that is codified, unwritten, uncodified, or blended constitutional. Well, I guess he's using his powers until they put a stop to him, I guess. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's move on. I'm going beyond what I wanted to. All right, I just want to run through some of them, and I have a lot of tweets. Okay, oligarch who helped to line British royal family's pocket or more than likely spies. All right, journalists who expose espionage and attempt assassination. All right, so who pretty much controlling, or who told William to disinvite the person? Okay, I read that already, and there's me here. So she retweeted that, and then this is my tweet. There's me saying here, Egg may think he's in good company, a Romanov situation and a heartbeat. He then remember or understand history. All right, so that's me responding to that. All right, so let's move on. The thing that she retweeted, I've already went over it. Next tweet. Care Putin didn't get the handhold but shoulder shove. There's a look. How embarrassing. Now we are into BAFTA. Okay, the royals have arrived. Prince and Princess of Wales. There's that. Okay, I know she's still learning. I actually just saw that and added to the list. Alright, I know she's still learning. Hope by now she learns that her husband doesn't want to hold her hand. I think something similar happened in Boston. At this point, she's asking to be humiliated. Sad state of affair. There's the laugh here. Let's go into that. Alright, so this is the thing here. I have a couple things regarding the BAFTA that makes reference to this. Okay, the royals have arrived. Is she walking or floating like an angel? South Park was right. Okay, so they're making, saying good things about it, but they fail. Okay, they fail to see what just happened here. Let's listen. There's a music there. You see, she tried to hold it right here. Let's move it back. Okay, you see the hand here? Right here. She tried to hold his hand and then instead pat her in the back. There, trying to see as if he's waving. That's sad. Okay, was she trying to hold his hand? All Harry and Meghan got invites to was Ellen DeGeneres' vow renewal. I mean, this is like childish talking here. You think Harry and Meghan are into all these little back and forth? This is just social media talking nonsense here. Okay, Harry and Meghan focus on their work. Okay, their work. And then occasionally we happen to have a small glimpse of things that they do on private. So you think Harry and Meghan care about you knowing she got invited to Ellen DeGeneres and then the BAFTA and all of that? You think Meghan care about this? Oh my goodness, childish talking. Okay, whatever. You just never know. They probably were being invited to so many things. They turn it down because every place they go, people's gonna create non-stories. There's this here girl, she even almost fell. When I saw this, I was like, what? So that was after the long red carpet. So they going in, she almost slipped. He didn't even flinch to quick reaction to at least protect her. No. When I look at this, you know what I'm thinking? Her parents, how do they feel to see this guy is humiliating their daughter? Then again, they push her to be in that position. But let's watch. Didn't even bother. Look at him. Didn't even bother. Wow. That remind me of when he left with the umbrella. There's a picture of him. I think he was somewhere in France or something. And just walk away and left her and Harry behind. And Harry had to say, come and get your wife. It's raining. You have the umbrella. I'm just saying, based on the image. Okay, and he didn't even care. Yep. The way they didn't even try to catch her or even look. Okay, really is making me feel sorry, this mean girl. William don't care at all. Okay, her said her husband didn't pause a second to help her. Damn, what a prince. Okay, and Willie didn't even try to catch her. Yep. See people saying the same thing. Wow, he didn't even try to help her. William didn't even flinch. That's the thing here. And helping his wife, this man doesn't like his wife. Cold-hearted hatred. Alright, let's move on. There's more comment. Let's go to the next one. Next tweet, still about the BAFTA. Okay, this facial expression from Kate and Bulliam says a lot about their marriage, especially Katie Wadey, dissatisfaction and very cold. It's hard to say. I mean, there's nothing to laugh about. They're just looking at whatever it is. But William's faces always look like he's mean or something. I don't know. Kate's face just look relaxed. I don't know. Okay, some serious shit going between them two. Okay, there's this. Don't y'all know? They're just following protocol. Okay, out of context image. Yeah, I think that's out of context. Yeah. Out of context image of facial expression to determine someone's relationship status or grossly unfair. It's the same thing that they be doing. What is it? Those body experts that they usually have about to talk about Harry and Meghan. Okay, especially when they're focused and those around them are clapping at something being done or said on stage. Also, this is what the trolls do to Harry and Meghan. So why imitate that? That I sort of understand. That I sort of Kate's face just look just watching whatever's there. I don't know what's going on in her head, but William's face always look kind of upset of something. I don't know. That you see the eyebrow, I don't know. He's always upset about something. Maybe he can't even wait for this thing to be over so he could go. Alright, so what's this here? Okay, deja vu. Almost the same thing here, just whatever, but look at him looking at her. Whatever, let me move on. These are the things the derangers will be saying about Harry and Meghan. Let's move on. Next. Okay, they came in silent, not a cheer or clapping. Wally Wells, aka Prince and Princess of Wales, LOL, aka. Alright, so now this is another video of them coming inside. Not a damn thing. You didn't hear any clap. 44 seconds. Alright. Okay, it's playing over. Yep, they're coming in. Not a damn thing. Nobody clap. Wow. Not a noise. Not a damn thing. Wow. Who is William talking to? Okay, now he's talking to her. But before, like somewhere here, I'm not gonna play all over again. Somewhere here. Watch him. He's looking up and Kate is ignoring him. Right here. Talking. Say something. She didn't bother. Now he's just returned. She ignored him as well. Okay, let's see here. I see Lorraine and that foolish, what is it? A-hole Myers. Okay. Okay, Holmes Myers. Okay, is spreading lies about Prince Andrew moving to USA. I'm sure this is the only place that Prince Andrew would love to move. Okay, hasn't America suffered enough? Meaning the Sussexes are there. Alright, let's see here. They just want distraction. So now they're trying to get the haters on Ed Sheeran and Adele because they are not going to the Coronation crap concert. And oh, let's pretend that Harry's book has made his security higher and he's costing the UK taxpayers more because his cases, Lorraine and her BS lies. Okay, there you was it Camilla and her Daily Fair connection again. Camilla launched a nationwide award scheme to honor Britain's unsung army and selfless volunteer backed by the Daily Mail. Okay, this is another attempt to get people to volunteer and use them for their for the Corrie. In today's Daily Mail, the Queen's Consort launched a new awards scheme to thank the nation's most selfless volunteers with the Royals Royal Roll Service and the Daily Mail in this historic year for the nation coronation champion. All the detail. Whatever. Okay, that has to be the coldest reception ever for the Wales. Wow. Okay, so this is about BAFTA again. I don't know, this might be the last one regarding BAFTA. Alright, this one I think I posted it. Did I? I don't think I did. So there's a laugh here. Desperation for attention. Let's go into that. Okay, so this is the only 2 tweets regarding that. I'm gonna read them and then go into that, and then that's it. Okay, I would love to know what John Hamm thought. I don't get it. We were told to black her. I blacked her. She changed her profile. There's the look. Okay, what is that? First, let's go into this. Okay, so there's more comments here. So let's read what they retweet here. Okay, here's a fun little story that I think I'm allowed to tell. Earlier this year, I went to the Top Gun Maverick premiere and Prince William was there, and he did this big long meet and greet with all the film stars who are all American and therefore all automatically a bit iffy on the idea of a monarchy in the first place. Anyway, during this meet and greet, Prince William kept pointing at his shoes and the film cast all responded by doing this weird, non-comical old face in return. This is because it turns out Prince William was wearing special shoes that had fighter jet embroidered on them. Imagine that for a moment. You've made a film. The film is going to single-handedly revive the global theatrical experience, and here you are in London watching the future King of England point at his special aeroplane shoes like a child would. Imagine being John Hamm trying to think of something to say to a little prince who is determined to show you his special little airplane shoes because he thinks they will somehow delight you. Imagine that. Anyway, Prince William is wearing normal shoes today. Good. There was one of the squad who was showing pictures of, what is it? There's a picture of William. No, is it? Yeah, it was Harry on a motorcycle, and then there's another image of William on a motorcycle, and there was another image. It's 4 different images, 2 of each brothers. And then when I saw the images, the tweet, and I literally posted, the first thing that came to mind is William with his little shoes, airplane shoes that they're making reference in this. Little did I know he was so proud of it. Oh my God. Phew. But who told him this was a good idea? There's that. Okay, do you think William listened to others? Interesting to know who the author of this tweet article is. Okay, who's that? BAFTA 2023, all the red carpets. Okay, so from The Guardian, this is hilarious. His little airplane shoes, cringe-worthy. There's the laugh. Alright, so let's move on. Next tweet. This is just quick review of things that was going on. I still have a lot more. Okay, Harry's decision to keep Meghan away from the royal order was a masterstroke. I mean, they are busy speculating about Meghan's next move. Can you imagine what they will write if they really met her during 24 months she spent in the UK from November 2017 to November 2019? Okay, there's me here. In my humble opinion, Angela Levine, 15 minutes with Harry, to all of a sudden knows Harry personally and to write a book about Harry. That was the perfect eye-opener and experience for Harry to adjust himself and his moving forward. Okay, probably. I didn't think about that. Yeah, she's saying I didn't think about that. Yeah, because there was that time I read somewhere where I think Charles forced Harry to meet with Angela Levine, and it was about 15 minutes. Next thing you know, she wrote a book and all of that. And I think, from my understanding, from what I read from other places, later on, Harry was upset about it because she took that opportunity, whatever information, to write a book about it. So that's that. Okay, that's a different language. Okay, Eva Levine wrote a book. There's someone who's making reference about it. Eva Levine wrote a book and has become a Harry expert from a 15. Yeah, there's again, from a 15-minute interview Harry never wanted. Okay, being in a press packed and seeing Harry from a distance, she claimed to know Harry more than he knows himself. Imagine the books they have written if they met her. Okay, that woman is shameless. And I think I said, I'm glad Meghan listened to Harry, because I don't think I will. Because knowing that Meghan have had good relationship with the press, she's, maybe she would assume something different. But I have to give Meghan prop where prop is due, because she listened to her husband and her husband knows better. And, when it comes to the UK press. And also some of the things that were going behind closed doors we didn't know, so that was an eye-opener as well. After this, that said, there is speculation that she is pregnant again. Whew. The haters are out in force saying nasty things about that if it is true as well. Some hoping she will lose it. What in the name? Harry and Meghan are busy. No, then not too long ago. I'm sure they're practicing, but I don't think they're aiming for another one. What was it? Mandana left. So I think she was there temporarily. Now Meghan is back full time. So I don't think Meghan is gonna have time to start all over again. I mean, I don't know. I'm not Meghan, so this is just nonsense. Okay, God is good. I mean, for these people to very easily to put those negative things out there, my goodness, it's just gonna boomerang right back. Do you remember when right after the wedding, all these royal rats, example Arthur Edwards and the likes, were constantly on national TV demanding to have a sit down with Meghan so that they can get to know her? Yeah, I have that clip. Can you imagine what they would have done with that 15-minute interview? Yep, there's 100. 100. The royal voters only report on royal event. That's the sole job of reporters when on the voter. Meghan doesn't undertake royal engagement, so isn't covering by the royal voter. You think these people care? They don't care. Maybe it was Meghan's decision. Why should it be Harry's? I think it was Harry. I don't know for a fact, but this probably come from Harry and said, nope, you're not gonna have it. And I think that Arthur Edward, I have that clip. You could make your judgment because they talked to Harry and then Harry did not want to do it. So have a sit down. All right. Next tweet. This is about Harry. Okay, so what are you telling me is Harry and Meghan are finished, but it isn't because of the billionaire-backed UK press or most powerful royal family or UK government or collective power of the UK public, but by actually irrelevant show with poop rating. Make it make sense. What is that? So what the F are UK people afraid of their press or the royal family or their government? Okay, those clowns are grabbing at straws because nothing they try has worked. Harry and Meghan have literally tapped the chart with everything they've done. Harry's still on top, but those clowns will gloom onto any nonsense because it's better than covering what they have to cover. Harry and Meghan are meant to be finished every few months. They were finished when they dated, got married, had Archie, left, got $1 million Spotify and Netflix contract, but they're mentioned with the 14 bathrooms when books were written about them when they got awards. Alright, what's this? Okay, when they named Lilibet, when they appear on TV shows, when they did their docuseries, in fact, when they as much as breathe, the fact that they prosper the more every single time people claim they are finished gives me a great joy. Alright. So she sort of lists all of the things. What else are they saying here? There's that. I can't read this. But they are not anywhere near finished. They're just getting started. Yes, they're so finished. They just been invited to Met Gala. Make it less satisfying for us, Sussex folks. I don't know if I can stand that drop in popularity. Okay, did this finish William and Kate? What is that? That's that. Okay, so let's move on. Now I see police protest. Protesters police, that's the keynote I have for the tweet. Okay, there's that. Russia, China, North Korea, question mark, no. Britain, a man was detained. This is the closest I've seen of this. I have this tweet somewhere, that video. Can I bookmark it? Let me bookmark it. This is the closest that I have.